Joining me right now is Renjie Wong. Hi, sir. Welcome at the ET Brand Equity
Hi, how's it going?
Brand Summit. First thing first, your thoughts about the event.
I think it's so great to be here just alongside so many of my peers. And I think always interesting to hear how other brands are thinking about a lot of the same questions that we grapple with on a day-to-day basis. The use of data, the use of changing sort of insights into a market that is as dynamic like India is, and ultimately thinking about where the opportunities lie to serve our customers.
Okay. Uh, Now you were the part of the panel.
Yes.
What are the key takeaways that you would like to probably reshare with our viewers?
Yeah, I think one of the common things that really came up was how not only is data important, but data is difficult to deal with. Data is so multi-layered and complex. And so then it comes down to what are the insights that you want to pick and choose to really inform how you're doing your marketing and how you're doing your, business growth, expansion. And I think that one of the key things that will stay with me that I'll be thinking about, as I go home later this evening, is really not just about dealing with data as a single object category, but thinking about layering on different sources of data, right? Leveraging public information, leveraging knowledge from partners, insights from people that you work with, and other brands that you come together with. I think that is the real value of collaboration today. And ultimately, I think thinking about how, again, to engage the customer in a way that doesn't feel intrusive and in a way that, on the flip side, they would appreciate.
And what are the current trends that you see that's emerging in your category?
So, Singapore as a destination is a very popular destination for Indian travelers. And I think historically we've been associated as a family friendly destination, which it still very much is today. But I think one of the more interesting things that have come up is how important the younger category of consumers are. We call them early careers, right? So, young consumers who are setting very much the pace of what is cool to consume in India today. And hence, what everyone else will be consuming in, 5, 10, 15 years time. That's something that's always been really interesting for us. And so using data to kind of back that up has been a really productive endeavor for us.
And how do you see the short form videos content are will help the audience to capture very quickly, and
Yeah.
B, how do you see that that's probably evolving in the future?
Yeah. Short form is one of those things where you can't run away from it, right? Just by the nature of how we consume information today, our attention spans, I think, it's come to be de rigueur. It's come to be the way that we are able to push out information in a way that people will stick, people will remember that in their minds. I also think it's just such a great way to push out very diverse pieces of information to consumers, communicating as a brand and sharing with them what you stand for. I think the short form medium is really just such a dynamic way to go about it. And I think the other thing that's really wonderful is that video is one, but audio, short form audio, using, for instance, just static visuals, but thinking about how to activate the consumer in short bursts, I think is the new frontier.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us. I hope you enjoy the evening as well.
Thank you so much. Cheers.